What's good, guys? We're going to check out Avalanche today. Is it worth buying in 2022? What can we expect for Avalanche in terms of price action this year? Will we ever achieve all-time highs again? Stick around in this video. We're going to talk about everything short-term, long-term price analysis, as well as some fundamentals and news. So Avalanche today is rank 15 amongst other cryptocurrencies, $23, market cap of 6.6 billion. And we can see we just slightly lost a bit of value against Bitcoin and Ethereum today. Over the last 3 months, we have been trading in a bit of a broadening horizontal channel, so lots of volatility, but I do think there is a lot of opportunity for this awesome project. Guys, if you're new to the channel, slap that subscribe button. I will be sticking around through the bear markets. You get crypto videos almost every day. I make literally 100 videos a month, so do stick around as lots of my subscribers are making a bit of money. What else is happening? We can see most of the volume comes through on Binance, Coinbase, FTX, KuCoin, so we're still getting a lot of volume despite the bearish sentiment in the market at the moment. Really cool tweet here as well. Avalanche, following the successful launch of Runblocks.io, a Web3 running app with 10k active daily users, OpenBlocks will be migrating its entire NFT gaming ecosystem to Avalanche while launching 3 brand new titles. So this is super bullish. It's really nice to see this adoption. Yes, guys, I'm so sweaty over here. Literally, it's crazy. I just did a workout at home and I didn't even bother showering, but I'm in bits. I left my fan at my friend's house. So yeah, things are still looking pretty good. What else is there? Welcome to the multiverse. This is what's super important for crypto projects during bear markets. It's that they want to increase their protocol upgrades, their utility, the foundations in the bear market. And we can see here, the Avalanche Foundation launches an incentive program focused on accelerating the adoption and growth of its novel subnets. And we click onto the article, we can see Avalanche Foundation launches Multiverse a $290 million rather incentive program to accelerate growth of new Internet of Subnets. So it's very important that you don't forget this. It's an integral part of the ecosystem. It shows us cash reserves. It shows they're not greedy. They're not focusing on the now. They're focusing on the many years to come as they identify the value of the blockchain technology that we have today. So I won't read through this, but I do think it's very interesting. I will leave that link to this article down below if you want to learn more about Avalanche Foundation. So let's have a look at some of the price analysis. Just make it kind of quick. We can see, of course, we had a crazy all-time high of, what was it, $146, and so far we are down quite substantially. We're still down 84%. Now, a lot of people bought the top, of course, FOMO in, and unfortunately these investors here and here are now suffering big consequences. They're probably impatient, they've sold their position now, they're angry, and they no longer believe that Avalanche will ever recover ever again. And in reality, we are going to see a recovery for this crypto project. It's just going to take some time. You can see Avalanche has been overbought many times on the RSI, and on the macro scale, we are still trading in this massive looking, basically descending channel. You can see here they've got the resistance trend line, the support trend line, and we did bounce off perfectly on the 17th of June at that $14 level. At the moment, what I see on the charts for our friend Avalanche over here is this broadening channel. So it does show that the swings are becoming slightly more volatile. As we see each swing high, this was a 59%, this was a 61%, and I suppose this one here, you could even look at that taking up to 89% from this low to this high. So there is a lot of volatility. What you'd now be speculating is whether Avalanche can break back up to this resistance here at $30, or can we even come up higher to the $34 at the top of the resistance trend line of this broadening channel. So it's one thing to also consider. If we look at the RSI, we're not oversold. That's a good thing. If we look at the Bollinger Bands, we are at the bottom. So usually when you're at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, especially on that daily time frame, it is effectively a good time to go long. You can see we're underextended on our 20-day EMA, which is that kind of yellowy blue line in the middle, which is also another kind of bullish indicator that we're consolidating nicely around this level. Now, we are consolidating. We are just basically hovering above this key support level of $21. So I would flip to the 4-hour time frame just to get a bit more information on what's going on. So we've had a couple touchdowns here at the support regions, 1, 2, 3, pretty much 4 if you're looking at this kind of horizontal support level. And I suppose that's crucial that we do not lose that support level. If we come to a smaller time frame, looking at the 1 hour, you can see we are just simply getting a lot of consolidation in this price range. So we can see here, we can also see here, a bit of a symmetrical triangle is forming actually. So there could be a breakout to the upside. The technical target will bring us on a bullish pump. We would get a pump of around 4.5%. And the bearish scenario, of course, is going to be the same length, but moving down about 4.88%. Or if we bring that a little bit higher, about 4.8% down. So it's interesting to see what could happen here. Symmetrical triangle is a continuation pattern. It's consolidation. But of course, you know, we've been oversold, overbought many times on this RSI. If we go to the weekly time frame, sometimes it can be good to know exactly what's going on. We can see we're breaking through a green candle at the moment on this current week. Prior to this, Avalanche had a really rough time. 3, 6, 9, 11 consecutive red weekly candles, and at the moment we are printing a green weekly candle following a really big dump. So we lost a lot of valuation last week, 27%. I would be expecting a reversal here. Now the problem is, if we do lose support of this channel that we've got here, and our key support level is of course around $21, what we don't want to lose is this support level of $23, because if we do lose $23 support, you know, we might retest, come up, and then come back down to this $22 level. That's what we don't want, because if we lose that support, and the more time you retest the support level, the more likely you are to break. We might be kind of sailing our way back down to either $16 or even $13, depending on what Bitcoin wants to do next. And speaking of Bitcoin, I'm going to show you in a moment. Oops, that was not very good. I'm going to show you what's happening with Bitcoin in a moment, but I do want to show you also what I think can happen for Avalanche if we do get a bullish reversal, like a really big one. We need to break through this $31, and then what I want to see for Avalanche is actually a retest of these huge wicks over here. So we're looking at the $60 price level, which is just here. That's a mad resistance, and if we can come up to that, would be great. And the next one is going to be here at $51. So it's still possible that we can break through this $30 level and get a pump up to about 51 and even up to $61. But that's going to take a real reversal in this market. And I think the first area of resistance is actually, what makes sense in my opinion, is rejection here at about $42 on this resistance line from the descending, on the macro scale, the descending channel. That's what makes sense, because there is a resistance trend line here that will have an effect on the continuation and price of AVAX. You can see here, let's have a look. I'm going to show you something quite interesting. You can see over here, from this particular range to this range, nope, wrong one, we need a day range. So from here to here, that took 70 days from this support to this resistance. That's a 70-day. We didn't get the pump, but we did, you know, trade sideways, and it took us 70 days from support to resistance. If we look here, it could effectively take 105 days for us to go from this support to, you know, this resistance. It's consolidation, it's sideways trading, it's not fun, it's boring. It sucks. Yeah, it really does suck. So I don't really know what's going to happen in the future, but I do think Avalanche will certainly have some massive pumps in the future in terms of its all-time highs. We're going to recover one day. You know, not financial advice, of course, but if we look at some pragmatic targets, $184 to $230 is what's realistic in my eyes by 2025, the next crypto bull run. Bitcoin is basically hovering right now in this ascending channel. It's floating on its support at, this is a crazy support. If we lose this, guys, I'm not even joking, it's going to be it's going to be terrible. Mind my language. It's going to be absolutely terrible if we lose this support. You know, maybe we can reverse back to 21k, but if we do lose this support, because it's starting to look a bit like a bear flag, we'll be on our way to 18k and possibly even $17.5 thousand all over again. That's just a harsh truth. But you know, crypto's crazy. There's still loads of money to be made. I'm looking at free sales at the moment, like Tamadoge. You should also potentially look at Tamadoge. This is the one I'm on about. I've actually got quite a lot of Tamadoge. If we have a look, I'm going to connect my wallet for you. Was it connected? You can see my purchase Tama is $169,000. That's about $3,300 worth, by the way. And I like to use crypto pre-sales to make some money. So maybe you want to look at Tamadoge too. Not financial advice, but you know, I'm a professional shiller. That's what I am right now. Just kidding. Bitcoin rainbow chart, what we're looking at, we're in the dark blue still. So effectively we're in a fire sale. Crypto's undervalued. It's accumulation season. And we've also got the fear and greed index. Reverted from about 41 to 25. Extreme fear lingers once again. Guys, make sure you come and say hello in the, what you call it, my Discord. Come say hi. Don't be shy. Loads of people are in here, about 350. Just message me, say hi, introduce yourself, share your analysis, share news, anything you want. Get yourself in the Telegram, and also make sure you look at all the free educational content as well as the $100,000 giveaway down in the comment section and description below, because it's a very legit chance to win some crypto in this bear market. Bye for now, stay crypto safe, much love, and see you soon.